That sounds okay. Okay, cool, man. Thank you. I don't know if you're just interested in what I was doing, but I'm literally gonna start it. So if you want to watch along with me, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing a 3, 2, 1 because later I'm gonna edit this and post it on my channel. So 3, 2, 1, click. And now we're in. And now we'll see the dirt. If you want to watch along with me and chat, you're feel free. I'm sitting like this. I'm sitting like this purposely because I want to see different angles of the way it looks.
The worst fucking decade in human history. Preppies, keyboards, stupid haircuts, jazzercise, just say no. All fucking suck. So what do you do when you're born in the wrong time? You make it yours. And that's what we did to the Sunset Strip.
1981, the day I was born, the year I was born.
Just up the street from the world famous Whiskey A Go Go.
Whiskey A Go Go.
Every weekend, kids from the valley to the beach flooded the strip. And after the shows, they brought the party to our place. The cops kicked in our door so many times we had to nail it shut. So everybody used the window.
It's moving very quickly. Tommy Lee. Oh, I totally forgot Tommy Lee was in this. I mean, I know he's part of Motley Crue. I just not thinking.
Bad choices. That's me.
Nikki Sixx.
Wow.
It is already more graphic than Bohemian Rhapsody. Vince Neil. It's been on for 4 minutes and there's already been like 4 gratuitous acts of sex.
And
Mick Mars. There is some insane things going on. Oh my God in heaven. I don't know if you're watching along with me, but this is going to be R-rated. He literally was just going down on a chick and she squirted all over everyone at the party. That's how this movie just started.
Back to Frank Carlton Ferrara Jr. That's me. My dad named me that after himself. Right before
1967.
He's just left me with these 3 things. Up and down. I told you to run up and down.
Oh my God.
Piece of shit.
He just smacked the shit out of his kid.
Her.
Is that Liv Tyler? 1973 already. I'm pretty sure his mother is being played by Liv Tyler. Yeah, that's definitely Liv Tyler.
What's that?
Wait, is it?
Where'd you get it?
Now I'm not sure.
Who the fuck is this guy? You think I don't know when you got all this shit? So you know something I did? For once.
Don't you tell your mother like that, you prick.
I know it. That's not Liv Tyler.
Are you? What? I don't even care. Might be another you tomorrow anyways. You wanna know who this is? He's another man in my life. But you're gonna drive away. Just like you did your fucking father. I was 2 years old, you bitch. He left you.
I was 2 years old. He drove his father away when he was 2 years old. I've seen so many movies like this where the mother blames the kid and she's a drunk and has 100 boyfriends. Oh my God, I thought he was going to hit his mom with a guitar. Jesus Christ, this is a unstable family household. He just pulled a knife. What the? Oh my God in heaven.
That's when I had my mom arrested.
He just sliced his own arm from like here to here and said and blamed it on his mom and called the cops. That is dark.
You're speaking to his phone. He attacked you with a knife.
Oh my god. And they'll buy it because look at all the alcohol around and everything. She's like a drunken, horrible mother.
If we take her away, the state is going to put you in a juvenile home until you're 18. Is that what you want? Not my fault. I'm going to give you a moment of concern.
Why are you doing
Is he
that?
really gonna let his mom go
Your
down?
mother? Are you fucking kidding me? I wanted a mom. You're telling me to about yourself and all these stupid boyfriends. Listen to me, Listen to me, okay? Like I said, I'm not gonna answer you. I'm just gonna leave me alone.
That you must have pushed this kid far. Like I've never seen a kid react that way. Like they always end up buckling up and like
Maybe I wanted her to care.
he must be a tough little dude.
I knew what I needed. It just took me a while to get there. I ended up on the streets of Hollywood.
1978.
Starving, and I had no one to trust.
It's moving quick. I guess they're gonna focus the whole thing on Motley Crue.
One chasing ghosts. Hello? Is this guy Brana?
I'm actually curious who wrote this. I actually didn't look into who like directed it and wrote it. I mean, it's based on true story.
My mother is she's Deanna.
He just tried to make a phone call to his mother and had a gentleman hang up on him. Oh, that was his actual father.
And the last time I used his name.
Which one is he? Is that Nikki Six? Okay, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's Nikki Six.
Okay.
Now, did he have it? Oh, he's having it legally changed. I was gonna say, did he have it legally changed? But I'm pretty sure that's what he just did. So he legally changed his name. I mean, that's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that was actually his like birth name. And now he's burning his old ID. So good for Nikki Six. I'm just shocked that he, at such a young age, had such balls to do what he did. Like that's one thing to even plan such a thing that you basically frame your mother for like cutting you up, but then you actually follow through with it and basically emancipate yourself.
I love him, but sometimes it's dysfunction junction over there. You know what I mean? See, I'm not like
If you guys notice, I'm going to talk a lot, especially during the music, because I'm leaving the audio on so you guys could hear it a little and you could sync up from time to time. But I also don't want to get it striked off the list just because of one little audio thing. So if you hear me talk a lot, that's why. Is that Tim Allen? I have horrible sight tonight. That doesn't even look like Tim Allen. I am crazy. This is a energy drink I use to when I work out, but this time it's keeping me up.
Yeah, chicken legs.
You got him, Phil.
Oh my god, those are my pants. Mom.
Look how
They look so much better on me.
tight. Oh my god. What started that whole fad? Like, it ain't my thing. I mean, whatever, to each his own. Honestly, they don't look bad, but like, whatever started that fad where they wore the skin tight leopard pants and stuff and long crazy hair. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't do it because it's just not my thing, but I don't like hate it. I don't frown upon it. I'm just curious.
Look at. That's like fucking six. From the band we just saw. Should I go talk to him? I should talk to him, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Here,
Wait, now who the hell is this guy? Is this just an?
dude? The show, nothing. No.
Oh, I'm following.
No,
Okay,
pretty badass too.
it's 1981 again. I looked away for a second.
I got your poster on my
So Nikki Sixx is in another band, and he's about to team up with one of the other guys.
Take the fucking poster down, man. Fun is over.
Anything else I can get you going?
That might be Tommy Lee.
Anything, huh?
Blueberry pancakes, please.
My new band is gonna be something nobody's ever fucking seen before.
Loud, rude, aggressive lead guitarist.
That dude looks pretty cool.
You carry those with you everywhere.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna do that?
It's got to be Tommy, right?
High school marching band. Hey, but I rock too.
I'm sorry if I'm asking an embarrassing question, but Tommy Lee was the drummer, right? Because he's twirling drumsticks. I'm assuming Tommy Lee was the drummer. Hey, what's up, bud? Just watching The Dirt. I started about 15 minutes ago. If you want to try to catch up or just listen to if you could hear part of it, you could sync up if you want, or you could just watch.
What the fuck, dude? That's not what I showed you, man. Yeah, I know, but it's not like anything I've ever played before, man.
They're just meeting the band members. I'm pretty sure they're forming Motley Crue right now. Motley Crue. I said Motley. That guy looks familiar. The chubby guy with the blonde long hair looks very familiar.
I'm just not feeling it, man. I can't put my...
He's a rhythm guy, man. It sounds better when we find a lead.
I feel like I've been seeing this car a lot recently in movies. It's a little two-door box car that looks like the Fox body of Mustangs back in the 80s. I don't know what the heck car it is, though.
Got it?
I've seen it in like 3 movies in the last month.
Yep. I'm Tommy. Nick Mars. I'm the drummer.
Okay, good. Tommy is the drummer. Confirmed. I thought so. I just wasn't positive.
Hey, man. You ever even see us play? Week 19? Yeah. Don't need it. Then it was shitty name. 10 times out of 10.
And now Ramsey Bolton has joined the group.
Ain't a lot of bands with shitty names.
Alright, so you think you got it? Let's fucking play it.
So now there's the 4 of them. We got Tommy, Nikki Sixx. I'm assuming Machine Gun Kelly. Maybe he loses a lot of weight. I didn't remember any of them being chubby. One of them, unless they get rid of him and get another guy.
You might turn it down a little bit, old timer. I can't hear myself.
They must be getting rid of this guy. This guy must be like a nobody. Yeah, he ain't gonna make it.
Listen to me.
Oh, really?
One guitar player in this band, and
I didn't know he was in anything else except Game of Thrones, honestly, and Inhumans.
I was here first. All right, Tom, tell him. Mickey, come on. Really? You're gonna listen to this old dude over me?
100% knew they were getting rid of him.
Shitty fucking band.
I should have known right away because I'm like, I don't remember any of them being chubby, and that guy was like big. I was like, unless they got famous and he shredded like pounds.
But they didn't know I was slowly becoming a fucking cripple too.
10 years earlier.
Ankylosing spondylitis. It's a degenerative bone disease.
Oh my, I did not know that at all.
And the
So Ramsey's got a degenerate bone disease that he will slowly turn into a cripple?
It's a curse. It's like hot, quick drying cement going on the inside of your spine, making it so heavy over the years it starts to pull you to the ground.
That sucks.
Yeah, goddamn right I'm old. Old enough to know better. And worth my time fucking around with a bunch of rug monkeys. I'm paying child
That
support,
is miserable.
sleeping on park benches. Well, I don't even know you're not pulling the kick here. And I'm looking to go the distance. And if that's not you guys, don't waste your fucking time.
It kind of reminds me of like Bohemian Rhapsody when
Oh, dude.
Freddie Mercury was like, I want to do this last concert because like I'm going to die soon. It's like he wants to
Someone might
get his moment of glory before he dies.
Dude that looks like David Lee Roth with a 5 fucking bullet.
Although
And I'm not
Freddie
gonna
Mercury
settle for some
definitely
random
had his moment of glory way before he did Live Aid.
skinny blonde fucker wouldn't move.
It was obviously one of the biggest moments, but he was still super famous at that point.
Willie, I think I know our guy, dude. Oh, what's up, man?
He just barges into this party, grabs a guy's bottle of Jack Daniels. Why was that guy even carrying a bottle of He did not look like a drinker, and he's just carrying around a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, I went to high school with this dude.
That's got to be Machine Gun Kelly.
Hey, that is exactly who we need.
There's just bottles of Jack Daniels everywhere. He put down one and then walked 5 steps, and there's like another bottle of Jack Daniels. There's just like 40 girls dancing and singing with him. No guys, just 40 beautiful women.
Kitty name. It's fucking perfect, man. Pretty good. Got moves. Need a beer?
Oh. I must be tired because for 5 seconds I thought that was Lady Gaga. That's the third actress or actor I've mistaken.
Fuck do you think?
She does look familiar though, but not famous, not like super
Would you
famous.
get a load of this blonde-haired bitch? Oh, me too. Come here, fucker. Good to see you, man. Oh, I'm in a band now, dude. With those guys right there.
They do not fit in at all.
Man, you gotta come jam
Either
with
they're
us.
in
Come
another
on.
like realm, like at least like I don't.
Man, listen to
It
this.
just seems like they're like not in the same like
Hey, see you soon.
like everyone around them is dressed differently and stuff. Are they just not in the right crowd,
Okay. there's
or
no
are they
way I
just
was
dressed
playing
like
comedy
very
skits.
ridiculous for that time?
I was in a band to get laid, not scare chicks away.
What did you want to be when you grew up? Not fucking electrician. Getting pissed on all day, I'll tell you that much.
I think it's important for us to like say what we want in life, you know?
They're doing
It's like,
large amounts of what I
you
believe
say
is
it, and
cocaine.
It just kind of happens. Like the universe is listening. Come on, try it. Say what you really want more than anything.
What I really want.
Wouldn't they be more hyper though? I've never done cocaine, but I was told and I've seen people and they appear to be extremely hyper. These people look like they're about to pass out. Maybe that's not cocaine they're snorting. Because like heroin can be snorted. and that makes you like this. So maybe they're doing heroin. I'm gonna
Tommy
assume
did
it's
let me
heroin.
sleep in his van when I ran away from home. Maybe I should call him tomorrow.
Clark and Sunset. Nice little Porsche.
Boys here.
This is a chick. Which one? Hey.
I feel like this girl's gonna be bad news. Is that someone I'm supposed to know?
All right. All right, man. Did you make ours? You listen to tape, right? Yeah. And we got some where it says live wire.
Yeah, I like this one.
I'm wondering when he dated Pam Anderson. Like, is Pam Anderson gonna pop up in this somewhere?
I'm just trying to make sure these guys are good enough to play with you, baby.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the love. How old are the guys in Motley Crue now? They've got, I mean, I remember Tommy Lee when I was like 10 and he was like already, I feel like in his 30s. He's got to be like 60 now at least.
Sorry, what?
This music's way too heavy, baby.
Thank you.
So why don't we just tune it all down the whole step, please?
Just play it faster too. You really stretch out the chords. You punch the top of it. Okay, this note right here. Muzzle that.
Fuck you, asshole. He doesn't tell me what to do.
I wonder, are they really playing? I mean, like right now, are they actually playing and singing, or is this like off of a record or a recording or something? Like I think Bohemian Rhapsody had a little of both. I think it had like a little mixture of them singing and playing and them like actually record. I mean, there were obvious scenes where you could see where it was like recordings of old. Like I feel like this looks too good. Like I mean, like I think it's some of it's pre-recorded. Either that or they're doing a very good job. Clearly, the woman has a change of thoughts. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's gross. He's going around with a freaking blowtorch thing and blowing up roaches in their house.
They're doing the minimalistics. Let's take it in the exact opposite direction. I'm talking.
It was like hairspray with a lighter and he's incinerating roaches.
Like costumes and lights and pyro.
And they're big fucking roaches.
Exactly.
They're not like tiny roaches. They're like this friggin' big. They're like monster roaches. No, it's not like a musical.
So what do we call this thing?
It's a documentary, just like Bohemian Rhapsody from like the 60s up to like the late 80s, I guess. But like lots of music. Definitely not a musical though. It's just like them in the studio recording.
It's a play on Christmas, you know. You can use all the Christ imagery and shit. It'll piss people off and make people think, you know. It's got shock value.
They're picking a name now.
I'm shocked by how much it blows.
Assholes. You give it a shot, but fucking make it big.
He basically had a pentagram. They're trying to pick names and he drew a pentagram and said he wanted something like along those lines.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck the audience in the face every night, dude. Can you see that shit on the marquee above the forum? Okay, you're right. I'm out. Come on, Mick, you gotta do better than that.
Mick. All right.
Been waiting a long time for this.
Ramsey Bolton is the one that got the name. Motley Crue. I have to look up his name. I know I think it's Mike Mick or something. I keep forgetting what it is. Mick Mars. Okay. Mick Mars. He's the only one that has like a normal name, so I forget it. Now they are Motley Crue. It's like one of those things like you got Nikki Sixx, that's like a unique name. Tommy Lee, I know he's the most famous of the personalities, I'd say. I mean, like during my era at least. But Mick Mars is just like a normal everyday name.
Do you think there's gonna be anybody out there tonight?
Enough flies, I hope so.
I like that they picked a lot of unknown actors too. The only actor I've recognized so far, besides the ones I thought were famous, was Ramsey. And he's not even super famous. Like, he's in a couple things. People recognize him, but he's not like A-list actor. They're in a closet-sized place, but I guess you got to start somewhere. Who's the chick singer? He just spit all over Machine Gun Kelly.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Our first show and it's gonna go like this?
Oh my God.
Hell yeah, it's gonna go down like this, dude. Let's kick some fucking ass.
I don't know if that was Tommy Lee or Nikki Sixx, but one of them just belted the guy in the head with the end of his guitar. Like he might have killed that man. Like that would probably kill a normal person. The guy was a big dude, but he literally broke the guitar on his skull. What the fuck? And now they're giving them a round of applause for being tough guys and not taking shit. There is probably a dead man somewhere in this room. Where did that guy go? He literally got wrecked. It was like their guitar, they have electric guitars, so they are jagged. They're not like square. And he whacked the guy right upside his head hard. And then they just continue to play music. I would like to know the status of that gentleman. I'm assuming he didn't die, but can you imagine that? Like your first concert, you like accidentally killed a man? Like, well, he called me a woman because I have long hair, so I killed him. It looks like they're moving quickly because they went from the closet-sized dive bar to now they're at like a pretty big place, and there are gorgeous women throwing themselves at the stage. And Machine Gun Kelly's girlfriend is not appreciating it. Vince Neil is Machine Gun Kelly, right? Oh no, Machine Gun Kelly is Tommy Lee. I'm trying to remember these names. I'm sorry, I'm confused because Machine Gun Kelly, I'm used to having different colored hair. So that isn't Machine Gun Kelly. Vince Neil is not Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly is the name of the actor. That's why I keep calling him that. That is the kid from SNL. What the hell's his name? The kid that dated Ariana Grande. Oh, apparently he's a record producer.
No, I'm serious. I just got promoted. I haven't actually signed any band yet.
What the hell is his name? I'm gonna have to. Oh, it's on this thing. That's right. Let's see what he is. Well, Apparently, it doesn't want me to know. Oh, there he is. Pete Davidson. Pete, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming he's got a big role. Why would they just throw him in as a random? And now Vince Neil is banging the girl that he was just getting flocked at on the bathroom sink.
Fucking love those pants.
And now he's just chilling butt naked out in the middle of the dance floor. Like, is she surprised they live that kind of life? Well, Pete Davidson said he's a record producer to the guy at the door. So I'm assuming he's the one that signs them. Or else, why else have him there? Yeah, Motley Crue. Now they're at a diner after party.
Hey guys, I'm Tom Sutton. I work for Electra Records.
Not a diner, like a nightclub.
I would love the opportunity to talk with you if you have a second. Want to sit down? It's really cool. They're like,
What the fuck? That was rather hilarious. I don't know. He was like holding a cigarette under his lip.
with my help, I think we, do something. Oh my god!
No? Not for you?
No thanks.
Sure.
No, thank you. Anyway, let's.
There is girls under their table that no one saw that are just blowing guys that sit down. Pete Davidson literally sat down and she asked if he wanted a blowjob and he was like, no, thank you. So she just sucks everyone's dicks.
Yeah. Electra Records signed us to a 5-album deal. Tommy, vacuum this mess up.
Certain things like that blow my mind. Like that's real life. Like imagine going to a restaurant and a woman was just like, oh, would you like me to go under your table? Insanity. Oh my god. The dude just tripped over, knocked the mirror over, and smashed Vince Neil over the head with glass. And he just pulls it off and keeps snorting coke. More fighting.
You fellas are gonna need a manager.
Tell me he breaks his arm.
Hey, Dave. Who's everybody looking at?
Tell me he breaks his arm.
This didn't actually happen. Doc never came to this filthy shithole. We met him at the Santa Monica Civic Center after a show.
They have a difference of opinion in the story. Oh,
Doug's a good guy.
that's Luke Perry.
Kinda shitty got cut from this movie.
Is that?
But I think this is as good a version as any. So, on with the goddamn show.
I don't know. That looked like Luke Perry. And then he vanished like a ghost, which is even creepier if it was.
Fucking egg kiss. Well, I make them a shitload of money and I take care of everything they need, which is what I'm gonna do for you.
Oh yeah? And how are you gonna do that?
Look, I know what I see up there. Anyone can start a band and crap out a song or two, but not many have the vision to go the distance. You guys need someone to guide you through the fucking wilderness. And you're gonna be that someone.
Damn, Skippy.
Alright. This was our fucking moment. We've conquered the Sunset Strip.
What is that
And
building?
it was time for America. to
That
be
building looks
proudly
so
proud.
familiar. I know it's something famous. It's like an event center. It might be called the Coliseum.
On behalf of Electra Records, I just want to wish you good luck. Where's Vince? You saw him in the dressing room, getting ready.
Vince is in the dressing room getting ready. He's either banging somebody or doing drugs.
Please don't fuck this up. Thanks, Tom.
Pete Davidson is such an odd character. Like,
Fuck all that.
did he how did he get this job? He seems so not like one of those kind of guys, like one of those record producer agent kind of guys. This older dude seems just like one, but Pete Davidson seems too wet behind the ears and and like jittery. Pete Davidson is gonna walk in on something bad. Tell me he overdosed. No, he's banging a girl. I mean, that was pretty self-explanatory. It's either drugs or women every time, or both.
Ready? Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Did you realize we just signed a record deal with his company and that fucking his girlfriend could seriously fuck that up?
Only if he finds out, man.
Oh, so it's Pete Davidson's girlfriend.
I found out many years later, and it hurt really bad.
Hey.
Bottom line is, don't ever leave your girlfriend alone with Motley Crue. Ever. Because they'll fuck her.
Exactly. Like, first off, how did Pete Davidson get such a hot girlfriend in this movie? Unless it's because he's got money and he's a record producer.
You got an old man.
And why would you assume that she wouldn't hook up with Motley Crue when she's that kind of girl?
Fuck them. Win it all or lose it all. We're Motley.
That was funny though, that Pete Davidson like acknowledged it.
Damn. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Los Angeles, Motley Crue.
Motley Crue. Now, is this supposed to be like one of their big deal? I'm assuming since it's in the movie, and it's like we're about 35 minutes, 40 minutes in. It's about I think it's an hour 45-minute movie, so we're nearing the halfway point. So this has got to be like one of the most pivotal concerts that got them to where they are. Oh, I'm assuming fans of Motley Crue would know what this is. I'm like I said, I know the music, but I never I wasn't old enough. I was probably 4 years old when this came out, like this song. Put it this way, I was definitely not the age to listen to it or watch that kind of behavior. See, this looks like it's old recordings because their lips are not matching up at all to the music, but it could also be that they just edited it after they sang it. But this sounds like a lot of the songs sound too good to be like re-sung or redone. I'm going to have to look that up after, because if they are singing, I mean, I'm assuming they're not playing the instruments, but they could be singing. I mean, if they're playing the instruments and singing, that's remarkable. I remember that MTV.
Are under fire once again for their latest satanic song, "Shout at the Devil." The group brushed off the accusations, claiming it
Shout at the Devil.
at the devil, not with the devil. Parents be warned, the group continues to play the song on tour with the Prince of Darkness himself,
Ozzy Osbourne, touring with them. Sorry if that was loud.
How many chicks have you fucked so far? 3? No.
100.
Day on the tour. Oh man. I lost count after that gangbang in Salt Lake City. That was fun. What about you, old man?
Did you ever stop to think of the slobs who fuck you guys probably fuck every other band who comes to town?
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yes, they do. We're like pussy brothers with the whole series.
They're happy about it.
I happen to have respect for myself and the females of our species. Unlike you, animals.
Look at that. Good for you, Mick.
You guys need some drinks?
I'm impressed. Good for you, Mick. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, do you think you're the only one? If a girl, that's what I'm saying about Pete Davidson's ex or girlfriend, who will be his ex. Like, if she's banging you because you got money and you got power, what makes you think she's not going to bang every guy that's got money and power? Who is this?
I gotta hand it to you, Oz.
Oh, it's Ozzy Osbourne. I'm like, he looks familiar. It's supposed to be Ozzy Osbourne.
Ever talk with your Uncle Oz? Come on.
Come talk with your Uncle Oz. How old is he in this?
Now, this is your first real tour, right? I want you to be careful. Have fun, but know when to say when. Because a life full of booze, drugs, and unprotected sex is only gonna fuck you up, man. I mean, you take it too far, and you'll go fucking mad.
He reminds me of
Give me a straw, fancy a bump.
the guy that helped Wayne and Garth in Wayne's World 2 set up Wayne Fest. The guy that was like so messed up on drugs, that was helping Chris Farley and all them like do the montage of training. Ozzy just snorted fire ants.
You ready for that, man? Yeah. Huh? I think you're ready for that.
And then pissed on the pool. Snorted fire ants and then pissed all over the pool. And the girls are just like, oh my God, that's so
Everybody
cool.
else has a drink.
And then licked up his own piss.
You're a god, dude.
And they're praising him. They're literally on their hands and knees praising him like he's an idol. I mean, I guess he is to a lot of people, but after doing that, now they're all doing it. Now Tommy Lee's doing it. And now Ozzy pushed him out of the way and it licked his own piss
I
up.
managed the Scorpions, Bon Jovi, Skid Row, Kiss. I have been dragged through the deepest shit with all kinds of mentally ill people.
They just went into Mick Mars's room, fired a rocket at him, and now the curtains caught fire and the room is burning down. What is... These guys are crazy on another level. Like, people were like, oh, Bohemian Rhapsody, they didn't show all the bad times. But I'm willing to bet there was no bad times this bad. Now he's just wrecking. It looks like the hallways of the hotel in Ghostbusters. Running through naked, smashing bottles, breaking all the lights with his guitar, violently drunk, mooning families.
They sold over 1 million albums and were making more money than they'd ever imagined. And they spent it even faster.
They're literally like a bunch of children. There's like bands that I heard that misbehaved and caused problems because they were drunk. They're literally like prankster children. But it's hilarious. Don't get me wrong, it's hilarious. And it looked like a lot of fun.
Bands who raised hell because they thought that's what rock stars were supposed to do. Motley Crue did stupid things because they were Motley Crue.
So sorry, man. What happened? It slipped, man. It's right through. What the fuck?
They just threw a television and a desk through the guy's convertible Mercedes. What if they missed and hit him? They would have killed him. There's no way you live. It was like a 36-inch television, tube TV, from like a third story. That would have murdered the poor guy. Clearly, they don't think. I don't even know why I'm making sense of that. There's so much nudity in this, I don't think I could even show it if I wanted to. Well, I want to, but it would get copyrighted to begin with. And now with all the nudity, like every 5 minutes, there's like naked girl, different, and they're all different. There's never the same naked girl twice.
You all alright?
Who's that?
Basil. I know it rocks. What's up, man?
Basil?
For the first time, mate.
Sit down, join us.
Am I supposed to know him? He seems like... He sits down at the table and the girl's down there blowing guys. And he accepts. He accepts the offer. So complete.
Love America.
complete stranger just sits down and she just puts his dick in her mouth.
Hey, you don't need to work here anymore. You're my girl.
I still gotta pay rent.
Not as you move in with me. Yeah, fucking move in with me.
I love you.
Now, is that real? He said, move in with me and you don't have to worry about rent. Is that just like a line so he could bang her and then he's like, get out? Or does he really move her ass in?
Hey, Six. Tommy's looking for you.
Is that Tommy's girlfriend again, I'm assuming?
He wants to introduce you to his parents. I see you've already met his girlfriend.
Yep, that's his girlfriend. He's doing cocaine off of her ass while she's naked and banging her, while Tommy is excited for him to meet his parents. Clearly not thinking straight and having his priorities in the right place.
So nice to finally meet you.
It's a pleasure. Anything, we could fly your family out to the next LA gig.
Yeah, it's a great idea, Doc.
Oh, guys, I want you to meet somebody else. Hey. Mom, Dad, this is Roxy, my fiance.
Oh wait, this is a different girl.
We're getting married.
What's the rush, Tom? Marriage is a big decision.
Exactly. Right, you proposed to Mom.
So
the
that's
night that you got
Tommy
engaged.
Lee's girl.
That's
Okay.
love, dude.
I thought he meant the Pete Davidson character.
So, how did you and Tommy meet?
Well,
That's
I was
right.
hanging out with this other
'Cause,
guy, and
Vince Neil was banging the other guy's girlfriend. They're all just banging each other's girlfriends, except Mick Mars. He's the only nice one.
Groupie, right? Is that how they call you?
See, the problem is they all look so much alike. They all have dark hair and are skinny and very pale. The only one I remember is Mick Mars, the difference because he's much shorter, but Nikki Sixx and Tommy Lee are almost the same height and look identical. They should have gotten actors that looked slightly different, unless they did look that similar at that time. And I guess it's all right.
Rises up like this. And then bam, smoke, lights, and the whole thing starts spinning around. And I'm playing drums upside down. Well, I should just drop for you. Hey, Roxy, you got a pen? Give me a pen. Or like a page or something. I don't know.
your mom's a cunt.
What? Why would you say that?
Upload a Minecraft video?
Yes, she is.
I could do that.
Quit it. Give me the pen, all right?
I don't even know why you told them. It's not like she has anything to do with us getting married.
Baby, it's sweet. All right? It's tradition.
Which tradition? The mandatory meeting of the cunt?
Don't call it that, kid. You hear me?
Recommend a specific one to me and throw it up on the chat and I'll do it.
Fuck you and fuck your mother!
That's it. This fucking bitch is out of here. Pull over. Get the fuck off my butt. Get the fuck out.
You are such a spoiled little mama boy because you want to crawl back inside her cunt!
Oh my God. Tommy Lee just belted her in the face.
I told you not to say that.
Is that Tommy Lee? I'm still not sure on which one's which. I'm pretty sure that's Tommy Lee, or is that Nikki Sixx? No, yeah, it's got to be Tommy Lee because he said don't call her that. Okay. They look so similar. I'm having a rough time because I don't know the actor or the thing. So Tommy Lee just belted his girlfriend in the face. Thank you, sir. I'm watching The Dirt, if you didn't realize from the thing. We're almost about an hour in. It's a very good movie. Very X-rated. Not X-rated, but well, maybe X-rated. There's a lot of sexual stuff.
Have you met my wife, Therese? You wanna have a threesome?
I love that Pete Davidson is making
She's fucking pregnant.
jokes about them banging other girls when they're banging his girlfriend.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, man. But don't be fucking dead. Okay? Look at this fucking pregnant, man. Fucking dead.
Always with the Jack Daniels. There's always a bottle of Jack around.
Baby's cooking. You feel it?
I'm pretty sure that is the girl that he said, I'll move you in my house and you don't have to worry about money. Pretty sure that's her. So he did move her in and is having a baby.
Sorry about that, love. Or should I say, loves?
Yeah. Alright.
Now, see, she's got to assume that he is going out and gonna like hook up with other chicks. Your hot wife is now pregnant and you're a lead singer of a band. You think that, and you know that he's already like capable of that stuff. That's like his rep. She's got to be freaking out. But like, what's she gonna do? Tell him no, he can't go. That ain't gonna fly. So she knew the life she was getting into.
Tommy.
Heather.
This is Heather Locklear, I think.
I know you from TV.
Yeah.
Heather Locklear.
So what?
The Fall Guy. I love that show.
That's not me.
Oh my God.
The Fall Guy's Heather Thomas. I'm Heather Locklear.
What an idiot. That's so funny. I forgot he was involved with Heather. I knew Pamela Anderson. I forgot about Heather Locklear.
Yeah, well,
I feel like there's a third famous girl too
What's name?
that Tommy Lee hooked up with.
I think I love you. Yep.
She's not a bad actress like to play Heather Locklear. She looks a lot like her.
All right, stop stalling. Who would you rather fuck? Cindy Lauper or Boy George? How about neither? No, man, you gotta pick one. All right, you got a gun in your head. Fuck one or die. Which one's it gonna be? No, you know, I'm having trouble accepting this premise. Like, under what circumstances?
I have a feeling he's going to get into a car accident. I don't know anything about the history of this stuff, but the way they're showing the camera angles and stuff, I feel like he's driving a brand new Corvette very fast with tons of alcohol in the back.
I don't know, man, but you're definitely gonna die if you don't fucking pick. In that case, I think I'd have to go with the law path. Like, at least he's got the proper plumbing. I know, but Georgie boy, he's probably more experienced in the handling of peanut.
Oh, God, here it comes. Oh, and Corvettes are totally made of fiberglass. They will crumble like no other car. I have owned a couple Corvettes in my life. Oh my God, that is decimated. I've owned 3 or 4 Corvettes. I was a big fan of Corvettes growing up. I've had one of every generation. They're called C1, C2, C3. I've had every generation except C1. I've had them for a little bit, got rid of them, got different ones. But I've gotten into one accident with the exact one he had, but in black. I literally hit the front end, and it shattered. And that was like going like 25 miles an hour. It shattered the front end. So they just got into like an 80-mile accident, head-on collision. Well, he kind of swerved before he hit head-on and smacked the rear. But still, they're going full tilt. I think this guy on his lap is friggin' dead. What is he? Is that the Basil guy that was getting the blowjob under the table? He just fucking died. Raz. I thought he said Baz. I don't know. Whatever his name is, he's dead. Oh, man, he's fucked up. His eyes are like glazed over. He's fucked up. Ugh. That car is death. Whatever they did to get that car to look like that, that is fucked up. See, the problem is too the whole all the weight's in the front of the Corvette. The back is just a hatch, and it's all fiberglass. That thing it's literally gone.
Vince was arrested for drunk driving and vehicular manslaughter. He was sentenced to 30 days in jail.
30 days for drunk driving and vehicular
He
manslaughter.
served 19 on the condition that he stay sober.
And he only stayed 19 of the days. Can you imagine that nowadays? I got a DUI and I got like 3 months and I like didn't even get like I didn't blow I was barely over the limit thing.
I didn't support him in any way whatsoever.
3 months for having a couple too many beers, not for murdering a guy. He gets 19 days.
It was simple. I'd fallen head over heels in love. And she was the sweetest thing I'd ever known.
My DUI was like
She made me feel all
12 years ago on St. Patrick's Day. I got my DUI 12 years ago, St. Patrick's Day that just passed. So it was a while ago. I was a youngin'. Did stupid stuff, St. Patrick's Day. That's why they tell you, don't drive on St. Patrick's Day. I had to learn the hard way. Actually, it wasn't St. Patrick's Day. Just in case someone fact checks me, I think it was like the week before St. Patrick's Day, but we were celebrating it. It's a little hazy, hence the DUI. So now Tommy Lee is doing heroin.
Vince got out of jail like 3 months ago. They should be on tour by now.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Look at him.
One's passed out drunk. One's on heroin. One's passed out on God knows what. One is freaking out on the drums.
We need to get him to finish that record and get back on the road.
They're the sloppiest band I've ever seen.
Okay, Michael. But you think you own them because you own their music, right? Well, then it's on you. Fucking label with one of those idiots back in the body bag. Just get him back on the road, all right?
This song always reminds me, you know, I'm a dreamer. Always reminds me of a Hot Tub Time Machine with Lugal and Motley Lou. At the end when he makes Motley Lou because he changed the past changed the past and the future. I think that song was also just in the new Stranger Things trailer. It was just in a new trailer I saw recently. Might have been Stranger Things. You know, I'm a dreamer. Not sure. It's in a lot of stuff.
got lyrics. Made a couple of adjustments, but I think you may like it. Oh, you know, been too long, but here, have a bump with me. I just got out of fucking jail.
Yeah, after 19 days and you killed a man. Well, you didn't murder him, but you did murder him, kind of. And he goes over and takes the bump.
Want to show him the melody?
I love people like that. Like, you want a beer? Dude, I'm a fucking sober, I'm like a recovering alcoholic. And they're like, but like, I'll have one. I know a couple people like that.
The fuck was that? That was smack.
You guys slip me smacking, I'm the fucking problem. You know, I know what you're thinking. I'm a monster. I killed Razzle, yeah. Could have happened to any one of you.
Could have happened to any one of you. Not really. I'm pretty sure Mick Mars, even though he's a drunk, is more responsible. Tommy is just constantly in jail. I mean, he's a heroin addict, and it's the late 80s or early 90s, so I guess that's the way shit goes.
A big star and all.
So this is Nikki Sixx. Yet again, am I the only one, guys? You tell me. Is it like really hard to tell the difference between Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx? I'm not even that tired. And I cannot, like, when because they're constantly disheveled. So Tommy Lee's straight. Nikki Sixx is on the heroin because Tommy Lee's with Heather Locklear still. Or maybe Tommy Lee's doing drugs too, but at least he looks straight.
Is that one gonna be a problem? What? She's great. Lucky she's hot. I know. She's super hot, right?
All right. I'm starting to realize the mannerisms. Tommy Lee acts more wacky, and Nikki Sixx is like dark and like quieter. So I'm just gonna have to pay attention to their mannerisms. Vince Neil's got a little baby girl. She's adorable. And his wife is the same girl. I can't believe he actually has the same woman. I mean, I'm sure he's cheated on her 1,000 times. That was a... How do you... I wish I had a girlfriend. How do you not? You're like the lead band guy of Motley Crue, and you can't get a girlfriend? Something's wrong with you, Mick. I mean, you don't have to bang every girl in town, but you could easily get a girlfriend.
Believe me, I know. We're the only ones sober up there every night trying to sell it. Well, I believe you guys. Look.
What the fuck?
You know, Nikki changed her title to Theater of Pain last night, right? Get some rest, buddy.
Oh my God. Is that what? Oh, he just got a tattoo. He just, the old dude just got a tattoo to like honor their record, and they changed it.
I gotta ask you something, man. And I need a serious answer. Heather and me. We're making it official, and I officially want to make you my best man.
Did he actually marry Heather Locklear? I don't remember. I don't recall him actually marrying her. I know he married Pamela.
What? Be my best man. Come on.
Like,
of course I'll do it. But we know I remember tonight on what T.O. It's Kansas City, man. But yeah, we're gonna rock.
do you? Oh my God.
I mean, dude.
He's got a plate of cocaine and he's Scarfacing the whole thing down up his nose.
You want to know what life on the road's really like? For me, every day was something like this. 5 p.m. Phone rings, wake up. Oh, fuck. Remember nothing.
5 p.m. wake up. Remember nothing. That's his normal day. This is Tommy Lee. Positive this is Tommy Lee now. I've got them figured out. Took me half the movie.
Hang out backstage.
He's also got a lot less tattoos than Nikki
Come
Sixx.
back to life. Meet record and radio creeps. Listen to them ask, you remember pissing on that cop car last night? No. 9:30 p.m. Showtime. Adrenaline kicks in.
This is nuts. Sleeps till 5 p.m., gets up, pounds liquor, and does drugs. Fucking says hi to everybody, and then starts the concert at 9:30.
11:15. Finish show. Walk off stage hyperventilating. Make sure to call fiance before the real party starts. Try your best to sound sober. Hey, man. The show is fucking crazy. I'm in Massachusetts. Hey, I'm going to call you right back. just serves up some drugs and drinks.
What happened to loving somebody? Like,
For Mick,
even if I was in that
Mickey
position,
and me,
I would like if I had a girlfriend. Like, why have a girlfriend? You don't need a girlfriend. Don't have a girlfriend.
4 a.m.
Like,
Arrive
if
at
you
the
want to
city,
do that,
straight to the nearest strip club.
then don't have a girlfriend.
Drink, snort, and fuck everything in sight. Oh, I'm so sorry.
At least he knocks over a tray. He probably pays them $1,000 for it.
No, no.
Yeah, see,
Good friend, man.
I need to borrow it.
Hey, be sure to tip big. Don't be fucking stingy. God damn, I love strippers.
He just grabbed all of Vince Neil's.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. 6 a.m. Back at the hotel. Completely shit-faced.
This is like the best montage ever.
This is a nice place.
He's got to be in the wrong
Time to
room,
redecorate.
or he's in the right room. He's just gonna fuck everything up. TV. Why are they always about throwing TVs out the window and stuff?
Stop it! Fuck you, God! Get handcuffed to the bed by Doc.
Doc comes in. He goes, "Fuck you." I thought he said, "Fuck you, Dad."
5 p.m.
I'm like, what does he think it's his father? But I'm pretty sure he said Doc now that I think of it.
Wake up. Remember nothing.
This is nuts. So he goes to bed around like 7 or 8 in the morning after hardcore. And I never saw them eat. All he does is drink, do drugs from 5 p.m. till 6. Like,
You got a visitor.
and Doc just like treats it like it's a normal. I mean, well, it is. He just said it's his normal routine.
Your mother called and asked to come to a show. So I thought with it being the holidays.
It's so funny because Doc literally just knocked him out like 6 hours ago. Or not this guy. He knocked Tommy out 6 hours ago. And now he's like, oh, yeah, here's your mother. Oh, God, I just realized it's Nikki Sixx's mother. I mean, I knew that was Nikki Sixx, but I wasn't like paying attention to the fact it was his mom. Who is that actress? Going to the old database because it's going to bother me.
That's not my fucking name!
Oh my God, I thought he was going to whack her with the bottle.
Nikki, wait up a minute, will you?
I thought he was going to whack her with the
Who
bottle.
do you think you are? I thought it would help. I fucking trusted you, but you are not my fucking father, and you are not my fucking friend. You are just another leech with your hands in my pocket.
I don't know who that is. Catherine Morris? I don't even know who that is.
Something out of it, so just fuck off, dog.
Catherine Morris is the actress that plays his mother. I don't know her at all, unless maybe I look at the. I definitely know her from something, but clearly she was a shitty mom, and he don't forget. It also doesn't help that he's like on every friggin' drug imaginable. He's constantly injecting heroin. He is snorting plates full of cocaine, like putting Scarface to shame. Scarface at the end, like he just gave up and went into the pound. He's doing it on a daily basis. Now he's swinging guns around. So far he's injected into his thigh, his neck, his arm, his fingers. I remember specifically Nikki Sixx being the most fucked up. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't follow them. I knew of their music. I knew their songs. But I always remember Tommy Lee being involved with the sex scandals and stuff, with the sex tapes, and Nikki Sixx being the big druggy guy. Vince Neil, I remember from being the lead. But I honestly, Mick Mars, I didn't even know his name, honestly, going into this. I only knew it because Ramsey Bolton was playing him, but Mick Mars doesn't ring a bell. Probably because he's the most calm of the group, apparently.
Jesus.
Now Tommy's about to get married, and Nikki Sixx can't even stand up.
Hey, get your shit together. I don't want Heather to be embarrassed, okay?
So he does marry Heather. I knew they had a long thing, but I didn't know they actually got married unless it ends right now.
Let's go marry a fancy ass TV chick in this fancy ass hotel. Hey, are you gonna do this on the happiest day of my life, asshole? The happiest day.
Tommy actually seems like a decent guy for the most part. I mean, he's cheating on her every which way and doing all the drugs, but he does seem to actually care about her, which is saying something.
I'll do it, Tomer. I've already got the fucking juice. Let's just go.
Is that why Mick Mars is so short? Is he getting, and it actually looks like he's getting shorter. Is that from the bone disease he has? Is the bone disease he has, like, I think they said something in the beginning about how it like pushes down, like almost like gravity pulling him down.
Come on, guys, mixer.
I didn't think he would actually get shorter though. Like I feel like he's actually shrinking.
Come on, man.
Or is he not? And he's just like hunching over maybe, because they said he will become a cripple eventually. And I think the guy said in 10 years, and it's got to be close to that.
I couldn't believe he was shooting up at my wedding.
Oh my God, look at Nikki's 6.
At the time, I thought it was just that he couldn't stand to see someone else be happy.
Franklin Plaza
So I took it
Hotel.
personally. But I didn't know that the partying had turned into something else for him. You got a big hole in your heart, and I guess you need to fill it with something.
So what does he just have a
filling in with $1,000 a day in heroin?
Yep, all the heroin. $1,000 a day. And he literally has like a heroin crash pad.
If you liked it there. Did I miss the party? You look like a man who needed some sweet.
Like, look how fucked up he is already. And people just keep coming like, yo, try this. No, now try this. And he's already on it. How did he not like overdose 30 times? I mean, he probably does overdose at some point or already has. But how the hell do you survive that?
Persian. Cross-eyed ones like Lady and Tramp. You know those evil fuckers? They're Siamese, cat. No shit, an outlaw, isn't he? I know he's a perv, man. He used to like to lay beneath glass tables and have hookers take a shit right on the glass.
What? I have never heard of that in my life. Does that have any bearing whatsoever? Walt Disney liked to have hookers shit on glass tables and sit under them? That is insane. That's almost too insane to make up. I have to look up. Walt Disney had hookers shit on glass tables and then sat underneath them to watch. Look at his arms. My God, how did they get that actor? Like that, I'm assuming that's a stunt double because that guy, the arm they showed looked totally screwed up. Did he have like an arm double? There's his OD. He just OD'd. Is this when he died? Like, I don't know. Is he dead? Is he still alive? I don't even know.
Mickey. Hey. You okay? Mickey.
I thought when people OD, like, I've never seen someone OD in real life, but from what I've seen, they convulse and foam at the mouth and shake. He went out. Like, he was just like there and then gone, and his eyes are wide open, no movement.
It's a sad night for rock and roll. We've just received unconfirmed reports that Motley Crue bassist Nicky Six has died in Hollywood.
So he did die. 68, 78. So he was 29. I couldn't remember for sure. I honestly, like I said, I don't follow. 29 years old, right? 68, 78. Yeah, 29 years old.
Get you back to bed. I can't bring him back.
Do they bring him back? I feel like they're going to bring him back to life. If he brings him back to life, that's crazy.
I finally hit rock bottom.
Not knowing that he was alive or dead made that reaction so much greater. I literally thought he was dead.
Hey, Nikki, I'm not home.
And because of the way media is back then, everyone in the world thinks he's dead. I want to see the reaction when everyone sees him thinking he's dead. They're gonna be like lose their shit.
I couldn't face that I was one of the luckiest guys on the planet. I had so many reasons to live.
Does he actually clean his act up though? Like I don't know the real story. I don't know the end.
Fuck the drugs. It's time to get clean.
I hope he does.
That's what I told myself right before I shot up again.
Tell me he immediately died right after. They call him the luckiest guy in the world, and he fucking goes right back. He's bleeding out of his arm. Tell me he ODs again. That is a serious addiction when you're that bad that you literally got 2 adrenaline needles to the heart, get released, and the first thing you do is go home, and he's bleeding. Like, did he pass out and just...
Was rock bottom.
The way he pulled that needle out, he like
The
tore
hardest
it.
thing I've ever had to do. I reached out and asked for help. I called the band, and they all agreed to get clean with me. Motley Crue was going to rehab.
I wanted them to show like him walk into the room of all his friends,
You want to know what rehab was really
thinking
like?
he was like still
Feeling
dead.
and
That would have
crying
freaked
and
me out.
apologies. This is my second time. Trust me, it's a drag. You don't want to see any of that shit. But at least they got us in the studio.
1 year later, are they all actually sober? They only have vegetable trays and Perrier. But now do they write like shitty music because they're not wilding out?
11 years old. I didn't used to be able to feel anything, but now I can feel it. That's insane. Like, that is just painful. Hey, Vinny. Let's go again, buddy. This was your best, okay?
See, now that's Nikki Sixx. Now, with him looking healthy, he looks just like Tommy again. But now I know enough about their tats and stuff.
Now you're sober, you're a perfectionist too, is that it? Yep. Roll the goddamn tape.
That's what it is. It's whenever Nikki Sixx is not on drugs, him and Tommy look like twin brothers. The only difference is Tommy's a little taller and Nikki has full sleeves of tattoos. Tommy only has like a couple here and there.
I forget what happened. It's all a blur. But with Dr. Feelgood, we got our first #1 album. I think we played something like 1 billion shows, 1 billion people, 1 billion cities all over the world.
Osaka. So they still did good. 89-90 tour. Dr. Feelgood. Yeah, I mean, like, I was thinking they were going to be like, this was the worst record we ever made when we sobered up. It seems like they're at their peak. They're literally traveling around the world. Scotland, Australia, Japan.
No, thank you. Just some more waters.
And they're staying clean. I'm shocked. They're literally getting thrown liquor left and right, and they're staying clean.
Trace, where's Scarlett? Hey, is she already in bed? Can I talk to her?
That's cute.
Tell her that I love her then.
That's cute that he's actually that concerned. Unless it's for something else, like negative reason.
On the road.
15 days in Canada. I haven't seen anything about any new days.
Check your itinerary, man.
I would, but apparently somebody doesn't think it's important to let the lead fucking singer know what the fuck is going on here. Hey,
They're getting really riled up. They're going through like withdrawal, and they're like just angry because they can't party and do what they want to do.
I drank. I drank a little. I had one shot, and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have a fucking cocktail too, man. What are you gonna do about it, Nicky?
Look, everybody falls off the wagon once in a
Fuck
while.
you, man. Fuck off. You know, fuck
So
the rest
Tommy
of you.
snapped
This
first.
is a no fucking fun tour, and I am sick and
The
tired
no
of not
fucking
having any
fun
fucking
tour.
fun.
Hey, we're not done.
Fucking are, man. Oh, and by the way, here's to your sober band. Give me that itinerary bass player.
Now, coming from a man who stopped drinking for a while and then started drinking again and then stopped drinking for a while, that will, if he really hasn't if he really hasn't drank in a year, that shot will hit him pretty rough. Like if he needed a bottle to get drunk before, a couple shots will get him buzzed. Blah, blah, fucking blah. So that's the only good thing about quitting for a year. Your tolerance goes down. You don't need to be a freaking lush. You can have one or two drinks and feel all right. But then you usually dig the hole back and you like start more and more and more and then back to the bottle. And in their case, or Nikki Sixx's case, back to the drugs. Why would she choose now to leave him? Like she doesn't, or does she know that he snapped? His daughter wants him to have this. Like, did she know that he broke his rehab stuff? Like, the guy's getting straight, and he obviously cares about his daughter. Why would you Why would you leave him? Like, if anything, leave him back when he was a total douche.
While we're waiting for our lead singer to get his head out of his ass, we're getting left in the dust, man. I'm just saying, Van's replaced the front man and it still works, okay? Van Halen.
I know Van Halen fucking did it. You say that every single time Vince misses a fucking rehearsal.
Well, Nick,
Shut it. What is this asshole? Every second.
So apparently Tommy was not loyal. I mean, could you call it unloyal though if your lead singer just doesn't show up all the time? But the other guys are like, come on, give him a break. But like, I don't know who's right or wrong. Are you wrong for being like, dude, I want to get this shit done and you're not doing your job? Like, he's sitting at home. He's not even like late or on his way. He's sitting at home. And now he's not even answering them. In that case, Tommy's right. I'd be like, dude, you're fucking us all over. Sorry you're having it rough, but you kind of did it to yourself by cheating on your wife 500,000 times and doing drugs and drinking constantly. Now they're faxing him because he unplugged his phone. That's great. I like that. Because they know he unplugged his phone. The phone doesn't just like stop ringing because unless you rip the batteries out or turn it off.
someone want to tell me what the fuck's going on here?
Let's save us all some time. Especially yours, Vince. It's clearly more fucking valuable than ours.
You better tell me what the fuck's going on.
What's going on is that we're down here and we're working. We want to be here, but we are tired of forcing you to be here with us.
Maybe I'd come in more if I liked the material.
Maybe you'd like the material if you were in the studio making it with us instead of staring at your fucking watch.
Yeah, I'm staring at my watch because this album is fucking stupid.
This reminds me just of Bohemian Rhapsody. Like at the end, they all got in that big blowout fight. I guess it's inevitable that it happens.
You're fucking fired.
I quit already, Dick.
It's like one of those things. Like you're all that famous, you're gonna bang heads and be like, I don't have to listen to your shit. I don't have to listen to your like. Who's the leader? Nikki Sixx looks like he's doing good though. I'm proud of Nikki Sixx right now.
With new singer John Corabi, the Crue gives us a glimpse inside all the sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So what can we expect in this new era without Vince Neil?
Well, we have 4 ingredients, and we took one for a
That girl was on before too on MTV. I think she was like a thing. Is that supposed to be Kennedy?
Better, faster, louder.
Because that was like the VJ back around this time was Kennedy, I think, or maybe that was after this. It might have been in the 90s, late 90s. Uh-oh.
Here, how is my arm?
What happened to his daughter?
First, I thought the stomach ache. You know, she had the flu. I thought she had the flu again.
Watch, she got into his drugs or something.
I thought it was appendicitis, and then they told me that she has a tumor in her stomach.
A tumor in her stomach? I thought she was going to say it was something related to like something he did. Like he left drugs around and she like ingested it. She's got a stomach tumor. The fact that they're making this a big deal in the movie is making me think, that's so sad. The worst is little kids because they can't help anything and they didn't. That's so sad.
Flower. It's a type of flower. So the doctors, they're going to make it sleep. Still alive.
That's rough.
They do an operation.
That's so rough. I feel like they're only showing this because something bad is happening. I'm assuming his daughter dies. I feel like the movie's almost over. There's like 15 minutes left. I almost feel like why bring that up unless something really bad happened? Unless they're trying to show that she does get saved and it turns him around. I don't know, but that's sad. She's like a little girl and she's like, Daddy, why is this happening? Like they're so innocent, they don't know.
You don't like this fucking songs. You're never going to live up to this deal. You know that, right? And how about you give us back the rights to our music and we'll call it music? What are you even asking? Want me to give you back your music instead of the money we owe you? The Beatles don't even own the rights to their own fucking music. Well, the Beatles should own the rights to their own fucking music. And so should Motley Crue.
He should be like, by the way, we all banged your girlfriend. Unless he already knows. Did she get the surgery yet?
I'm not gonna.
So she did have the surgery, I'm assuming, if they cut her. That kid actress is amazing too. I believe that she is hurt. For such a young girl, she's damn good. Like most of the time when kid actors do that kind of stuff, it's like it takes away from the emotion because they're like not portraying it like you'd want them to. She is full out making me believe it. She's got to be like 6 or 7 years old. Heather Locklear.
I want you out. Have a great life with your portal slut.
Oh, is he in the tabloids? What was? I couldn't see the picture. What is it in the tab? Tommy Lee. Is that Pam? Is that supposed to be Pamela Anderson?
No!
He broke his fist. Unless that was like thin glass, he broke his fist. I'm assuming that was Pamela Anderson based on the timeline. Unless that's the third girl that I can't remember.
Not anymore, Tom. The label's fed up with you. They're dropping you. You convinced them to give you back the rights to your music, so you own it all now.
I can't believe it worked out.
That's what you wanted, right? You happy? go. You had a pretty good ride, though.
I can't believe it worked out and he actually got the rights. You know how much that's worth?
I liked it better with Vince, though.
Did they not realize how big they'd be? Like, what kind of deal is that? How much money did they owe? Because he said either give us the money or give me the rights. Oh my God, is she dead? Oh my God, she fucking died? I told you guys it kind of led you to believe that, but I wasn't sure. That's horrible. It's like as soon as they turn their lives around, everything goes to shit. When they were assholes, things worked out better.
You're Nicky Six. I grew up on Motley. I mean, I got laid for the first time in Home Sweet Home. You guys still play?
Where the hell did this guy come from?
Black Dick Band. Still the same. Yep. That's my dad. Well,
Our dad? Oh, it's his stepbrother.
Crazy. Nicky Six and I have the same dad.
I'm assuming stepbrother, or is it his real? Yeah, he said same dad. So
He had a heart attack on Christmas Day.
more bad
He's
news.
an asshole, man.
I mean, well, okay, apparently it's good
Lucky
news.
he never knew. I spent my whole life.
Can you imagine that? You find out your brother is Nicky Six or like someone that famous.
Here it was right in front of me the whole time. And up on stage with me every night.
Hey, man. What I did at the wedding, I didn't know how to do that, how to be there. What's up, Nikki? I was really fucking selfish, and I shit on something that was really important to you.
Do they know about Vince's daughter yet? Because
I
like,
know you pretty well, Sig, so kind of get it, and it's okay. But can you say that last part one more time?
it's like he's going to Tommy's to apologize. Like, shouldn't they all be like going to Vince's like hospital room? Or is this like way after?
And she's gonna end up being the one that got away. Sorry, man. I might get you to say it again.
They're like a fucked up group. It's like you think they're having the worst day of their life, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm just joking." But now, like, are they going to Vince? Like, I think this is the hospital. Is this the hospital? Oh, it's the hospital, but it's Mick Mars getting out.
Filthy bastard.
How's that new hip, dude? You like the Terminator now or some shit?
Touch the chair and I'll terminate you, drummer.
He had to get a new hip.
Ready for this, Nick?
I guess the bone thing is kicking in. I mean, I could easily Google it, but I hope they say like at the end, like this guy did this and this guy did it, because like I would rather just read it now.
Stop looking at me like that. Let's go get our fucking singer back already.
Aye, Captain.
How old is he now? I mean, they've got to be like in their early 30s. Like they look so beaten and battered for like their age.
Hey, man. Just want to talk, Benny. That's it. Come on, Benny. Let's talk. I was scared. After what happened with Razzle, I was scared that I was losing the only thing that ever mattered to me.
Yeah, your band.
No, this. Look, we went to war together. Shit changes, people change, but I don't fucking care if Motley Crue never plays another note. All I want is my fucking brother back. Because this is the only family that I've ever known.
Nice speech.
love you, man. Okay, fuck, I love you. And I am sorry about Skylar.
How long ago was that? Like, how much time has passed? Like, is that the first time they spoke of it? Like, none of them called him or like.
It's against the laws, man. It's against the fucking rules of the universe.
Is he talking about him bringing up the daughter or the fact that the daughter died before him? A lot of people say it's the worst thing in the world to watch your kid die before you. Maybe that's what he's insinuating. Or is he saying, like, not fair, dude? You can't use that. I feel like this is the end. According to my timer, they have about 5 more minutes, but a lot of that's credits. So I'm purposely talking over Home Sweet Home because I don't want to get it flagged at the very end of the video. So they got back together. The funny thing is Mick Mars's hat, I remember that very clearly. Did other people wear that kind of hat? Because I remember it being like an Ozzy Osbourne thing, unless they said they toured with Ozzy. So maybe because they toured with Ozzy, I thought it was his. Sorry, I hit the mic. Maybe because they toured with Ozzy, I thought it was him. But he looks a lot like Ozzy there.
When Tommy sits down behind his drums, Nicky picks up his bass, and Mars plugs in his guitar. Something happens, man. It's like a weird kind of electrical humidity. You don't just hear it, you feel it.
I guess this is
All
the
I can
end.
say is, we fucking made it, dude. I don't know how we're not dead or in jail.
Exactly.
We hit on a lot of people and did things that we regret every day. And somehow we're still here, in it together. That's fate. That's family. And that's Motley.
I was going to say, that's Motley Crue. The end gave me chills. Lots of crazy stuff. Very well done. Beautifully made. Like all the concerts and everything, they're up on stage celebrating. It hasn't ended yet. I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of like words. Motley Crue played together for another 20 years. See, like that's how much I know. I thought Nikki Sixx died. Their final performance was on New Year's Eve on 2015. 3 years ago. 4 years. Yeah, a little more than 3 years ago. Is that it? Tell me more. So, see, that's how much I knew. I literally thought when Nikki Sixx died that was it, that he was dead. And they played like for another 30 years. If you count from his overdose to the thing, they played like another 25, 30 years. Based on a book by all of them. Okay, I was saying who wrote it. So it's based on a book by the 4 of them. None of them are involved in the production. The producing of it, I mean. None of them were producers. I'm just curious to see, like, in the cast what they are. They're actually, oh, that's awesome. I was reading the names. I didn't realize they're actually comparing the real life scenes to the ones in the movie. They're like so similar. And they do look very much like the people. That's cool. I love when they did that. They did this in another movie too. I think in Bohemian Rhapsody they showed, but not side by side like this. In another movie they did the side by side. I can't remember what it was, but it was really well done.
What's up, dude?
And then the Tommy Lee actor went in the dressing room.
My clothes off and run down the halls and harass the shit out of everybody. An old lady poked her head out of her hotel room and called the front desk. They turned the cops up. Said a man with long black hair just was seen running around naked.
So they're reenacting supposedly real incidents. I don't know how true they are, but I believe it. Why would they make it up? I mean, it appears that a large many people saw them do it, so why even need to lie? They probably had more stories than anything. Really cool. Like even like little stupid things like the hot dog, like so many things are very well done. The costumes, the look. I mean, this could get nominated for like best documentary if it's considered a documentary. See, maybe that they just showed the guy I thought was Luke Perry. I don't think it was him, but it kind of looked like a very well aged. But see, the thing is, being as Luke Perry recently passed away, I thought maybe he just aged really bad. That was his original name. Vince Neil was going to name it Christmas with a pentagon, like Xmas. I'm surprised they didn't have like. I mean, I guess that's enough. I was gonna say I'm surprised they didn't have like a thing for each band member, like what he did and stuff. But I guess they summed it up in they played 20 more years, and 2015 wasn't that long ago. When they started filming this probably filmed like a year ago at least. So it was like they played very recently. So I'm willing to bet the majority of them, if not all of them, are still alive. Very cool credit sequence. Now, is this the real ones? This looks like the real band. Yeah, it is. This is the real. So that was their last concert. Very cool, guys. There was like, I guess I'll know when I finish, but there was like maybe 10 people that came in and out of the room while I was doing this. It's an hour and 50 minutes at this point, but that wasn't the point. The point wasn't to have 100 people come in and join me. The point was just to like get this up. I want to see what the whole thing is like when I do a live video like this. I want to see what the sound sounds like if I'm not wearing the headset. And then next time I'll schedule something so that people can actually see it. I'm going to post this up in full. It's going to be the full watch along. So this is literally, it came out at 3:00. I'm going to get it out by 5. So people are going to be waking up soon, and I will have a full watch along reaction to The Dirt. I don't know what the rule is. I don't know what the rule on fair usage is in a movie. I know shows are 10 minutes. I'm assuming maybe movies are longer, or maybe they're 10 minutes too. But if I do it like this, I don't have to worry about it. So maybe I'll put a clip video together if I'm allowed to. I don't know. I have to look into the rules. But basically, I really wanted to see this. I stayed up till 3 a.m. to do it. And I figured, why not tape it and throw this up? It'll give me a chance to experience all this different stuff. And maybe you guys are interested in watching it with me in the morning. So I'm going to cut it off here. I thought it was really cool. I'm just going to end it at that. It is 5 a.m. So I'm going to edit this real quick. And I will see you guys on the next video. Tomorrow, well, today is Friday. It's bonus day. If anything, it'll be a surprise. I'll probably do a couple Umbrella Academies, maybe edit some more things. Tomorrow, Saturday, technically tomorrow, Saturday, is The Wire. I'll definitely have some wires out. Maybe, don't quote me on this, but if you're watching this and you're a Wire fan, maybe I'll get 2 episodes of The Wire out between now and Sunday, because then I'll close out season 2, and next week I could start season 3. I said I was only going to do 2 this week, but now I'm like, do I really got to wait till Wednesday to see the finale? I might just bang it out this week and get you guys 2. Don't quote me on it. And odds are you won't even know it unless you watch this video. So we'll see how many of you watched this video and knew that I said that. So comments down below, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.